Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. The Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Trevor Rogers out of the state of New Mexico gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac.
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out. Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 44 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So next to hit is Marcell Ozuna, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 197 in his career, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Here's George Springer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 3 runs already home here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down with a runner at first, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. From the belt, the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And there's 1 gone to start the night. And now a quick look at the Mariners' starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home and 21 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
Nope, outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it.
High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
The third baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He bounced out last time up, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Davis on at first, nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is there to second for 1. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Next to dig in, Tim Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Jays out in front. So here is Paul Goldschmidt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Paul.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Wheeler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
David Dahl comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
Batting six.
Chris Davis next to
That's a
bat.
big hit.
His career line
Hit.
against Wheeler. He's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side inning.
Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcelo Zuna.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
1 down. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Miller is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit down the third baseline. Right to Ramirez. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1. Now at the plate, here is Brad Miller. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So that will bring in Byron Buxton. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and one.
That's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Raul Batista is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, J.D. Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue. Stepping in once again is Willie Castro. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Nick Madrigal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he popped him up. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail here 4-0. So now here is Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Ramon.
First offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
1 down. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right in that department. That's popped up. Urias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the
right fielder.
now to play. Now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd. George Springer the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, George
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next to hit is Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder up, staying in.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to... And stepping in, Raul Batista will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Fouled off. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 9.
Next for Seattle, Willie Castro, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Urias ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that... New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Ramirez is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Urias flew out last time up. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Castro has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Jose Ramirez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. In there for strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Ozuna looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Brad Miller. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcell Ozuna trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Rhys Hoskins, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is returned. Here's Byron Buxton now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. And no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Willie Castro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Nick Madrigal is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. None left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-2. Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Batista is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
at the plate now is Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Striding in is J.D. Davis. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in now for the Mariners, Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Nick.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Devin Williams takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Devin Williams.
Fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. Toronto pick up win number 107, best in the division. Zach Wheeler earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Zach Wheeler collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 4-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Chicago White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 13-1. The Tampa Bay Rays went deep 4 times as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-3. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-4. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. The Royals totaled 11 hits as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 7-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 2-1. Billy Francis grabbed his second win of the year, leading the A's to the win over Texas 3-1. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-4. Gleyber Torres was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Mets turned away the Dodgers 5-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Dan Winkler pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Reds over the Phillies 4-2. The Nationals got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 1-0. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Mm-hmm.